Hey guys, it's Patrick from Prepare Patriot. Please forgive the video today. I don't have my tripod and all that stuff. I just wanted to show you guys while we're out in primitive camping. We're at Lake James. I don't know if y'all can hear it or see it in the background, but right through there is the lake. And we're camping up here in a primitive campground spot, which is cool for our family, something we don't do often enough. We love doing it, but it's hard to get out sometimes with 3 children. But tonight, we just wanted to show you the new setups that we're trying. I bought these new hammocks. They are the SunYear hammocks, recommended by a friend of ours, Max Lozana. He bought one and said it was pretty awesome for the money. I think for 30 bucks, they're pretty phenomenal. They come with a bug net. You guys can see over here I have a Ridgeline Wren. Hey, buddy. I know. Okay, guess that with mommy. Little interruption from the baby there. So we're all up here together having a family day. But there's the Ridgeline. You can see we have a Ridgeline run. It's holding the bug net up as well as the tarp right there. That is a free soldier tarp. Another one you can pick up on Amazon. I think is a great value for what you get. 10 by 10, I think. And you can see we have like a snowplow type or a A-frame type set up there. Tonight, it's mainly just to keep stuff off of our head. I don't fear the rain too much tonight. But falling stuff from the trees can sometimes be a problem. This is our first time hammock camping. We're gonna try this setup out tonight. Just to let you get a little bit closer. Sorry, the lighting is not great right now. But if you can look right here, it comes with the hangers to hang it up on the tree. Has multiple little loops here that you can loop into. As you can see, I have the Recon Medical Tourniquet on there, as well as some Oakleys and our Riker Nylon Gear ankle rig. All those are just hanging out at camp tonight since we're about to wind down for the night. I took them off my person and just hung them right here for the night. Again, I don't fear too much water tonight, but overall these things are huge, man. They call them, this is the 2-person version. We're gonna give this a try tonight. I will check back with you guys tomorrow and give you the full review and let you know how it goes tonight with our first night out hammock camping. As you can see, we do have a dual setup, one for my wife, one for me, and I will let you know how it goes. Thanks guys, stay tuned. All right guys, so I promised you a follow-up video on the SunYear Hammock. After camping in it overnight, I didn't get it to do a video that day. I ended up spending the day with my family and not worrying about the video, but I'm gonna do it now. I did spend the night, my wife and I say my wife with an asterisk. If you have a family and you know how that goes, sometimes things change, doesn't go as planned. That night we were new to hammock camping, so we decided to put 2 hammocks up for us and let our kids go the traditional route of our tent that we've been using for a while, so they were more into the, the norm for them. In the middle of the night, my son got scared. He is 2, and he's a little kid, so he ended up sleeping in the hammock with me. And my daughter also was not very happy and ended up sleeping in my wife's hammock while my wife ended up sleeping in the tent with my other son. So the testing for me was a little bit off because I had someone else in the hammock with me. That being said, it's something to say that I could sleep in this hammock with my son, and I actually slept probably better than I would at home in our bed. It actually worked out very well. I'm pretty happy with how the hammock camping worked. And for the money, I don't know that you can beat this. It is made in China. I know it's not perfect. But if you're looking for a way to get into hammock camping cheap, it comes with the really nice daisy chained wraps to wrap around the tree that are safe for the tree. It does have an included bug net, which you guys can see here. It's just see-through. And the bottom of it is a really good kind of parachute type material. For what you get, it also comes with the Carabiners already hooked in and knotted into the hammock, which is awesome. So there's no extra work for a beginner camper that's just getting into the hammock life and you're not having to tie a bunch of knots and do a bunch of stuff. This makes like hammock camping so easy. For the money, I don't think you can beat these hammocks. I think they are going for about 40 bucks. on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below if you guys are interested in them. I like them so much, and my kids enjoyed it. The ones that slept in it said she didn't want to ever go back to the tent again. So this one is now hers. And we have we actually bought 3 more of them for the rest of our family. That's how much I like them. I think for a beginner camping hammock, these are pretty rock star. Now, could they have improved some things? Yes. The bug net, let's talk about that first. The bug net needs to be tied up, especially around your head, in at least 2 spots. Otherwise, it will hold up, but then it starts to kind of drape down. And to me, it was in my face too much, and it made me a little bit claustrophobic. It didn't take me but just a minute in the middle of the night to hop up and use a little bit of extra cordage to tie up another end. It wasn't a big deal. It took me all of a minute and a half to do some kind of, knot and do it and it wasn't a big deal. But it does, if you were going to use these, I would highly recommend that when you're tying it up at night, go ahead and do 2, instead of just doing 1 base ridge line like I did in my setup, if you watch the video. I would do the ridge line and then maybe use another point to tie off again. That would help keep the bug net out of your face a little bit. The pocket inside the hammock is perfect for your phone, but for not much else. There's not a lot of room inside there. The outside pocket, which is actually what the hammock goes into. If you guys look, this is the part that sticks out of the hammock whenever you have it all hung up, and it's what you can put gear in. I did find it to be quite a bit useless. When you start packing anything of real weight, a lot of us carry guns and other things, and it won't hold all that stuff in there without just pulling that side of the hammock way down and causing some issues, which might be where, if you are a fanny pack wearer or something like that, if you watch the combat arts training review that we did on the fanny pack, that's kind of where I'm talking about. Sometimes it's nice to have something that you can just hang off that's really close to you, and it's something that I'm going to try to integrate in a system at some point. As soon as Andrew gets the version 2 done, I'm all excited about the version 2 now. Watch that review if you'd like to know more about it. As for the other things, I would have liked to seen the inside pocket maybe just a touch bigger, and the outside pocket, it's fine for anything light. I would not put anything of any substantial mass in it, or it's just going to pull down the side of the hammock. I'm a fairly wide guy, and there was tons of room in this hammock for me. Now, this is the double. I did buy my kids the singles, and I think they're going to be big enough that you could put 2 kids in a single. If you're a smaller person, you may want to go with a single anyway, because when you're sitting in a big, like one of the double hammocks, it tends to be, I have wide shoulders, so it wasn't a problem, but if you're like my wife and maybe a little smaller, it may feel like it kind of wraps around you too much. It wasn't a big deal. Like, she slept fine the hour or 2 that she was actually in it, and she did enjoy the hammock as well for the time that she was in it. So overall, I think it's a fantastic value. I mean, for $40, it's pretty hard to beat that. It comes pretty self-sustaining. The only thing I would add to it, if you were going to do any serious camping or backpacking with it, make sure you get you some kind of rain fly or tarp combo to go with this, so you can hang it and do a ridge line and keep yourself dry as well. I don't know, I'm experimenting and thinking about how I could use this on the ground if there was no way to actually hang the hammock, and I think it would be possible to turn it into an improvised shelter as well. But for its intended purposes, you just can't beat it. It's awesome, guys. So it might be that this year you see me, if you're one of our alumnus and you know that we do a bug out camp out, it might be that this year you see me in this. That may be the way that I'm going this year. I pretty much enjoyed how that turned out. The bug net worked well. Just relaxing in it worked well too. So if you enjoyed the video and you want to sponsor and you want to help us out, hit the link and buy it through the link. It's not much that we get from it, but it is a way to support the channel. And this is a company that's growing, so any help we can get, we appreciate. As for that, if you'd like to train with us, we're in the mountains of North Carolina. You can check us out at preparepatriotnc.com. We talk about survival gear. We talk about preparedness. We talk mainly firearms classes and medical preparedness classes. We offer a little bit of everything to help you get further down the martial lifestyle and the martial path. So until next time, guys, we hope you carry smart, carry safe, and be prepared. Thanks.